The four Horsemen have invited me to be the guest horseman for the May 2025 build. The theme for this build is military. For this build, I chose to start with a Hot Wheels Humvee. But for what I had in mind for this build, I was going to need more than one Humvee. The body was plastic, so the rivets were easily drilled out for disassembly. And I had to repeat the drilling and disassembly process several times. I began by taking a pair of Humvee bodies and cutting, then joining them to create a stretched 6-door Humvee body. For my next step, I took the other pair of Humvee bodies and cut, then joined them to create a stretched 6-wheeled Humvee body. Finally, I would take my two stretched Humvees and cut, then join them to get my final 8-door, 6-wheeled, super stretched Humvee body. To create the extended base for my super stretched Humvee, a pair of Humvee bases were cut, then joined so they would match the wheelbase of the super stretched body's front and forward rear wheel openings. The rear of a third base was cut and joined to the rear of my extended base to get the third axle in the proper location. 3 of the window units were cut and modified so they would fit properly in the super stretched body. Catalyzed glazing putty was used to fill any gaps or imperfections in the super stretched body. Primer was applied to the body and any remaining corrections were made before final color was applied. I liked the design of the wheels that came on the Hummer, but I wanted them to match the body color, so I designed and 3D printed several sets of printing masks. The masks were sized to fit over the wheels and designed so that a pair could be used to paint both wheels on one axle at the same time. Custom decals were laser printed and applied before some final detail painting. The finished body was then sealed with matte clear coat before final assembly. Here's one of the original Humvee castings I started with. And here's my camouflaged General V super stretched Humvee. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this build.